If you keep pulling the same card, no matter what deck, no matter what day, no matter what reader, then what you have on your hands is a stalker card. If you're starting to wonder whether your deck is broken, it's not. The card is stalking you for a reason. And today I'm going to show you exactly what to do when that happens, because ignoring it is the one thing that makes it come back louder and stronger. So first of all, what are stalker cards? Stalker cards are a card that you pull over and over and over again, no matter how many times you shuffle the deck, no matter what day it is, sometimes no matter who is shuffling for you. It's a card that follows you around no matter what they're reading. What it really is at its core is a repeating card that represents a lesson that you haven't absorbed yet, or a message that simply isn't landing. Stalker cards tend to show up in a few different areas of life. They often show up during periods of transition that are occurring in your life, or right now collectively during the 3D to 5D shift that's happening. They show up during dark nights of the soul, or spiritual void, or spiritual limbo states. And they can show up when you are stuck in a certain pattern in your life. For example, maybe you keep dating different people, but essentially you're dating different faces, different names, but the same ultimate person. You might be having different jobs, but the situation and the environment tend to be the same no matter what company you go to. The cards are letting you know that there is a pattern in your life that's occurring because there's a pattern within you that you're holding on to. Now, the standard advice is to either follow your intuition to understand what the card wants from you, or pull a tarot card spread, a stalker tarot card spread, to ask the card or cards what it wants. Now, both of these options are good, but if you're having a stalker card, then likely you've already been trying to ask your intuition. You've already tried to understand what the card is trying to tell you, and you haven't figured it out, and that's why it is still stalking you. Both of the options in the more standard advice, again, are useful, but they both keep you at the mental level of understanding, and they're both focused on fixing the situation, fixing the stalker card problem. And a lot of times when we have a stalker card, we're asking our intuition, but not feeling like we're hearing anything back. So, what can we do instead? A different approach is required here. Instead of trying to make the stalker card go away, or asking it a bunch of questions, trying to figure it out, instead of that, lean into it. If you keep getting a stalker card that is negative, for example, the Tower card or the Devil card, lean into it. Meaning, when you receive the card, tell the card, "Thank you for providing me with this message. Thank you for helping me handle this with strength and clarity." If it's a positive card, say, "Thank you for this blessing. Thank you for allowing me to act on it with clarity and alignment." Now, of course, all of this implies that you have already tried changing your decks. You've already asked somebody else to shuffle cards for you using your deck or someone else's deck. You've already cleansed your deck. If you want more information on cleansing your decks, let me know and I can create a separate video on that. But for now, let's get into the collective example of having a stalker card or cards. So one card has already come out, and there's another one. This is funny. Okay, so the first card that came out is the 10 of Wands. And the thing that made me laugh is the Ace of Wands, because this actually was a stalker card of mine, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. Like almost exactly 1 or 2 years ago. All right, so let's take both of these as an example. With the 10 of Wands, this represents that you're carrying a lot on your plate and you're at the end of a cycle about to transition into a new one. So this is actually really perfect because if you are currently in the void space, then you might feel like you are in this limbo space of, I'm trying to get to the new part, the new cycle, but I'm still kind of carrying this burden of the old one. What do I do during this time of transition? So what I would do in this case is if this kept coming up and I was not sure how to move beyond it, I would simply look at the card and I would say, "Thank you, higher self, for giving me this message. Please give me the wisdom to understand how it applies to me. Thank you for acknowledging the burdens that I am carrying. Please give me the clarity to be able to understand what the next area is. Please give me the strength to be able to drop the burdens and to feel safe and comfortable doing that. So what I'm doing here is I am acknowledging the card that I'm getting, but I'm also picking up on some of the feelings that I'm having. As soon as I said let go of the burdens, I felt this fear inside of me of, wait a minute, who am I without these burdens? What happens then? So that's why I added in the words of, please give me the comfort, or something like that. Please give me the comfort of being able to let go of these burdens with confidence and strength and feeling really good about it. So you want to acknowledge the card, and you want to acknowledge the feelings that you're saying as you are tuning into the card. All right, so let's take a positive card. Ace of Wands. This is a really positive one. But sometimes you can get a positive Stalker card and not know what to do about it, and it keeps showing up, and it's like, I know there's this good thing, but how do I access this good thing? And so what I would do with this is I would essentially say, hey, higher self, thank you so much for giving me this Ace of Wands. Thank you for allowing it to continuously appear in my reality. Please allow me the clarity to understand what this means. Please allow me the will to be able to act on it when it is time. Please move forth anything within me that needs to be shifted and grown and evolved so that I can be in alignment with this path. Now, as you're doing this, you can kind of tune into what is the growth area for me. So with the 10 of Wands, it can be like, hey, please let me know how I need to grow. And then the next time that you pull the 10 of Wands and it shows up as a Stalker card, you may be like, you know what? I know exactly the burden I'm supposed to drop. It's not what I thought it was. It's not like my schedule being too heavy. It is around saying no for this one particular thing that seems really minor, but now I know. Or with the Ace of Wands, it might be like, once you start saying something like that, you might notice, hey, this person keeps coming around and giving me advice on this one thing that I've just been ignoring. I think I'm going to listen to it this time. I want to hear this person out. Or this thing just keeps popping up. This advice keeps popping up. I read it in a book. I see it in a video. It shows up on a podcast. It shows up in a song. Like, I'm now piecing these things together. So the thing is instead of trying to make these go away, instead of trying to figure out what they mean from your mind, you are allowing the universe. You're opening up the channel. You are leaning into these cards. You are accepting that these are your messages and this is where you are now. And you are saying, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing this into my awareness. Please help me. You are now directly asking them for help. You're not trying to figure it out yourself by pulling in what the information is or by trying to figure it out. You're saying, please help me. Thank you for helping me figure this out. And you're tuning into any emotional blockages. Well, this makes me feel a little bit stressed. This makes me feel worried. I'm scared of, this. Please give me the confidence. Thank you for easing my stress. Thank you for easing my fears. Thank you for giving me the clarity. Thank you for giving me that confidence. And you'll find that your reality will start to shift, and then these cards are going to go away. And you're going to be feeling amazing because you're going to land exactly where you want to be and more in alignment than if you just figured out what it was and acted on it, because now you're asking for the highest potentials. All right, thank you so much. I hope that this served you. This video was inspired by some questions and comments that I've been receiving. So if you have a question or comment that you would like to have addressed in a video, just drop it in the comment section below and it may be the next video. Thanks again, and see you in the next one.